Hello, welcome to iStaffVision Consulting LLP AI and Cybersecurity Awareness Series. We shall see real world case studies that matter to us. Let us see the recent media report dated 28 February 2026, wherein rupees 182 crore laundered through Mule accounts. The headline: rupees 182 crore cyber fraud happened. 3 managers of 2 private banks helped open Mule accounts in their banks. Without going to personal names, without going to individual bank details, let us see what happened. Before that, let us understand Mule account at a very high level. A Mule account is called like that because it functions like a mule, a courier or a beast of burden in the physical sense, moving illicit funds from one place to another for criminals. These accounts, often belonging to unwitting victims or recruited accomplices, are used to transfer, launder, or withdraw stolen money to make the funds difficult for authorities to trace. So that is the prima facie of Mule account, and in Indian context it is also called Benami account. So in this incident, let us see the sequence of events. First step: as we know, in most of the banks there is a target set to the managers to open so many number of accounts. So that is the target set by management. Yes, that is quite common, but it doesn't mean that a manager or the respective official should not take unauthorized route to achieve the target or to achieve the goal of the bank. Step number 2: collusion with cyber criminals via chats. Step number 3: use of villagers' identity documents. Step number 4: opening Mule current accounts. Step number 5: fake business setups with rented shops. Step number 6: laundering money across states. Step number 7: detection and investigation. 74 linked cases were identified. Step number 8: arrests and crackdown. 3 bank managers were caught in this incident. So this is the sequence of event, and this is the gist of the incident. Now let us see the highlights. So as we discussed, the amount involved in this cyber fraud was rupees 182 crores. 3 executives from 2 or 3 private banks were involved. It was a multi-state fraud involving West Bengal, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Delhi, Haryana, UP, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Punjab, Bihar and Telangana. Fake firms and shell companies used. Mule accounts opened to launder cybercrime money. Pressure to meet account opening targets. So as we discussed in the beginning, through chats it was found that there is a nexus between bank officials and a fraud suspect. So those were the highlights. Now let us see. So we all talk about artificial intelligence. We all talk about a lot of high-tech tools and techniques and analytics and for preventive measures. Now let us see, using the preventive steps or using AI, how we can prevent the occurrence of such a frauds in the future. So these are for the banks to be implementing such measures, not for individuals, but as an individual we should take care of certain things that we shall see. The very first step: strong KYC and account verification. So we all know about video KYC and periodic re-verification to catch synthetic identities, cross-checking documents with government databases, Aadhaar and PAN typically, geotagging and IP intelligence to detect anomalies in account origin. So these are some of the procedural or automatic steps which bank can implement right away. Second step: advanced transaction monitoring. use AI powered fraud detection systems to flag unusual transaction volumes. So suddenly if there is a spike in the transaction volume, through AI powered engine one can detect the fraud detection patterns. Second one, rapid fund transfers across states. So since this is a multi-state scam kind of a thing, so we need to verify if there is a cross-state transfer of funds, if there is a pattern like this. Third one, dormant accounts suddenly becoming active. So typically dormant accounts, the dormant account is one which is dormant or almost dead because there no transaction happened, and to activate the dormant account there are certain measures, there are certain steps which account holder needs to take care. So in such a case we really need to find out or figure out how a dormant account can suddenly become active without the knowledge of a banking system. Third, internal controls and accountability. Yes, we all know audit trials are very important for account approvals by bank staff. Incentive restructuring. Avoid pressurizing managers with aggressive account opening targets. So this, I don't know how this can be avoided, but this is set by the management. But there are other ways and means of handling this pressure. Third, whistleblower channels for reporting internal collusion. So this is very critical. So somehow we need to implement very strict and robust whistleblower policies within the banks. Fourth one, public awareness and education. This is most important. So we all know most of the media houses, most of the banks in their banking branch premises, they put a lot of posters, a lot of awareness campaigns happens in electronic media, print media, television, social media, and so on, to educate rural populations also about identity and misuse of their accounts, which is risky for them also. Promote helpline numbers and local cybercrime cells. Finally, regulatory and legal enforcement. We all know RBI is a central bank and NPCI should mandate real-time fraud reporting dashboards, blacklisting sharing across banks for mule accounts, enforce strict penalties for colluding bank staff under cybercrime laws. So finally, in today's episode, let us see the real world example, that is MuleHunter.ai, which is developed by RBI Innovation Hub in Bengaluru, piloted in some of the public sector banks successfully, uses AI to flag mule accounts and prevent laundering. So perhaps this AI agent or this kind of AI system can prevent most of the banks, whether it is public sector, private or cooperative, to identify some of the mule accounts in the system and flag the red alerts across the banking system. Targets accomplice personas who sell access to legitimate accounts. So these are some of the real-time preventive measures using AI or using procedural operations within the banks to handle such cyber crime in the near future. Thank you for watching.